Today on a couple roster edits I want to do. I wanted to take some free agents, some top free agents, and figure out kind of some teams they can go on. So let's take a look. Go with the receivers. So Antonio Brown. We'll find a team for him. And Taylor Gabriel. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I was going to kind of do the top ones. So let's see where is a good fit for these two. AB, Taylor Gabriel. Over here. I kind of want to spread it out and give kind of like maybe the teams that don't have a bunch of talent some extra, some more talent, gonna give them a better chance. And this is the it's like I downloaded the roster, so like Tom Brady's on the Bucks and all that is up to date. But I wanted to figure out like what's kind of the teams that need help. They've got pretty good. I mean, the Bengals could certainly use a receiver. I mean, especially with Joe Burrow. But, I mean, you got John Ross, Auden Tate. I mean, they're younger guys. Give them a chance. They're doing pretty good. Broncos, that could be an option. I mean, so keep that in mind. The Browns, they're alright. Maybe the Colts. I mean, Dolphins definitely need some help. Maybe we'll put Antonio Brown on the Dolphins. And this is going to be kind of like the roster I will be using when it comes to franchise. And that'll be some streams that'll be coming up. And also, I mean, I plan on streaming some other games as like WWE 2K20, Resident Evil 2 is one I'd like to start streaming. There's quite a few games I'd like to stream. I mean, if you have any suggestions, you can just drop that in the comments. But yeah, let's get AB on the Dolphins. I mean, that'll certainly help them out. Alright, now we got, let's go down this list. Damon Harrison Sr. I want to kind of go, let's go with kind of like the younger guys. So like Jadeveon Clowney is a superstar. Definitely would be a good signing. So let's see a team that could definitely use Jadeveon Clowney. So we're going to be here. Of course. I mean, that would definitely help them out. Let's see what the other teams are at. They're good. Good. I mean, I have a feeling this Dolphins suck so bad, a lot of these guys would just be going there. I mean, and rookies, I don't really, like, you know, he's a 77, but I don't really want to kind of replace him or anything. I want to kind of go to the teams that just suck, pretty much. That don't have any future talent already drafted or anything in that position that they have. But, I mean, the Jets. Right now, the Dolphins are the worst in that position so far. So, I mean, there really isn't a lot of teams that are even super strong. I mean, there's a few, but there's not really a bunch that is super strong in that position. According to Madden, anyways. I think yeah, I think I'll put them on the... they got Raekwon Davis, but a 68 kind of goes against what I just said, too. Oh, not wanting to prevent rookies, but, I mean, 68. Let's go put him on the Dolphins. Dolphins ain't gonna have any excuse to be blowing all their games, because Logan Ryan. So, who needs a corner? Probably the Dolphins. We'll start right here. They could certainly. The Bucks could definitely use Logan Ryan. But let's look and see who really would need. Yeah, and with the WWE 2K20, I was going to be streaming just certain matches, but if you guys would like the WWE Universe and would like me to kind of do that, I can do that as well. But I was going to kind of start out with just doing some kind of regular matches, just going on Play Now and just doing whatever until we kind of get something going. I mean, I was thinking about doing Universe. It's still an option. I may do it. Yeah, the Jags could maybe use some. Need some help. Yeah, you guys are all set. I mean, trying to find the one team that really needs to have... I feel like at this point you can go to multiple teams, really. Maybe we can throw them over on the... I don't really want to put them on... We'll put them on the Colts. Let's see what the Colts can do if they got Logan Ryan. That'll help them out a little bit. Damon Harrison. I mean, now, there's Jordan Reed, Tony Jefferson, Larry Warford. I mean, there's quite a few guys that can. A lot of these are veterans, which I was just gonna let kind of Madden do what it wants with them. But I wanted to put the younger guys that kind of like Jordan Reed and Tony Jefferson on some teams beforehand. So who really needs a tight end? Man. And I'm not completely sure on which kind of team I'm going to roll with on franchise. I'm thinking of just kind of going with the Saints because that's my team. But who knows? That'll most likely probably be my decision to just go with the Saints. I mean, it would be interesting to play as, the Patriots with Cam Newton. That would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, like if there's certain, like, I don't know, if you wanted me to play certain games, you could just tell me that. Just drop that in the comments. Let me know what games you'd like me to play. And like, for instance, with WWE 2K20, like if there's certain matches you'd like me to play, certain games in Madden you'd like me to play, just let me know. I'd be glad to do that. Maybe let's put him here on the Cardinals. It could definitely benefit. Tony Jefferson. Now let's see. Go back real quick. And then we'll try to get Larry Warford on a team too. A lot of these other guys will kind of let it. Ooh, yeah, there's Taylor Gabriel. Forgot to get him somewhere. Man, let's figure out Taylor Gabriel first, since I completely spaced and forgot to get him somewhere. Put him somewhere. I mean, the Dolphins are pretty good since putting AB there. I think they'll be alright for the year. And they got Jadeveon Clowney too. So they got another offensive weapon and defensive weapon, which will be interesting how that plays out. But I mean, it's also the Dolphins. Man. let's put him. Maybe we'll try Taylor Gabriel. I think it would be an interesting fit with the Packers. I know they're kind of a little bit of a better team. I mean, but I think it would be interesting to see Aaron Rodgers with Taylor Gabriel, but then hopefully Jordan Love develops. I mean, in Madden, who knows if Jordan Love will develop, but in actual reality, that would be interesting to see him develop and maybe become the starter at some point down the road whenever Aaron Rodgers there decides to retire, or if something happens and he ends up leaving Green Bay. But I don't think he really wants to leave. So we'll put him on the We'll put on the Packers. That's what we'll do. Then so Tony Jefferson. I mean, imagine Seahawks with Tony Jefferson. I mean, Quandre Diggs is pretty good. I mean, if you got him, those two together, that would be good. Just trying to find a team. I mean, we'll go with the Browns. We'll put him on the Browns. We'll see what he can do. I mean, no matter how many stars are on the Browns, they seem to never figure it out. But let's see if he fixes that. Larry Warford. Let's see where he can go. And I think that may be the last one. Well, I mean, jeepers, he can go right back here, but we got a rookie. So we'll find, oh, there we go. Already, yeah. We'll put him on Seahawks. We'll see how that goes. See if there's any. Marcel Darius. You know what? Let's find somewhere for Marcel Darius. That will be the last one. And that's gonna be. We'll see who needs D tackle. We'll put them here. We'll go with Steelers. They could definitely use the help. So, I mean, I was gonna let these play out, even though they're both really good. Even Delaney Walker and Jason Peters. I mean, there's some pretty good guys here. I mean, but I was gonna let these kind of play out and see where they go. But I wanted to kind of have some influence on a few. But let's take a look at what our roster's looking like. If I roll with the Saints, this is what it's going to be looking like with Drew Brees as the starter. And I was gonna have him on the team till he retires, hoping maybe we can get Jameis Winston to go into that starting position. Give him a shot. Of course, we'll have Alvin Kamara, Latavius Murray. I mean, I like these two. I think they're a good duo. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of when Mark Ingram was still in New Orleans, but it's a good duo to have. Of course, Michael Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders. I mean, they'll be my go-to guys. But I do like Traquan Smith. Maybe I could use a little bit better, depth here, and maybe find someone that's fast, that can maybe be a kick returner. Might not be one of the starting receivers, but if he's quick. Let's look at tight ends. I mean, like I said, I downloaded this roster, which is the best it's closest to his current. So, I mean, if there's a team you would like me to play as, I mean, just let me know. I don't have to play as the Saints, but I was gonna maybe do that if I couldn't come to a conclusion of which team I'd like to play as, but I mean, we don't have a bad team. We have a pretty good team. I mean, some good depth. I mean, there's still places where we could improve. I mean, which that's kind of always going to be that. There's going to be somewhere where you can improve. So there's always going to be something to work on. But yeah, this was just kind of like a kind of short video on just my roster edits and getting things kind of ready for franchise. Now, if you guys have any teams that you want me to play as, then let me know. And if there's quite a bit of suggestions, I guess I'll pick the most common one that pops up. But I mean, all in all, I'm excited to get this going. I'm looking to stream maybe almost not every day, but maybe every other day. I plan to stream, and I won't be like doing just Madden all the time, and then I'll switch it up quite a bit. So one day I may do Madden, but the next time I may do wrestling, and maybe time after that I may do Resident Evil. Who knows? And I mean, I'm not like a big serious hardcore gamer on here. I just want to have fun. I mean, honestly, that's all I'm looking for, is just kind of go on here, play Madden, play wrestling or Resident Evil, and just have fun and have some good content. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please keep a lookout for some future streaming, which there will be a couple more videos out this week. It all depends, but keep a lookout for that, and it's something to look forward to. And I mean, depending on what game I do, I don't really have, I mean, I could do set days where some days maybe dedicated more to Madden. Other days would be more dedicated to like wrestling, and other days dedicated to Resident Evil. Or also an idea with like the wrestling is like if there's any pay-per-views that are coming up, any feuds that you know like to kind of see just done on WWE 2K20, I could do that as well. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tap the bell so you get the notifications. Thank you for watching, and keep a lookout.